Welcome back to Uprising. I'm Sonali Kolhatkar. You can now subscribe for direct access to all our shows online at youtube.com/uprising with Sonali. Your subscription sustains the TV production of Uprising. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to address the U.S. Congress today in a controversial speech, both by virtue of how it came about and its content. Mr. Netanyahu was invited by the GOP-dominated Congress in a direct rebuke to Obama, given that heads of state usually issue such international requests. And Netanyahu's talk, centered on Iranian threats to Israel, comes at the same time as negotiations are underway in Geneva between U.S. Secretary Kerry and Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif. In fact, just this morning, Mr. Zarif rejected a request by Kerry to freeze Iran's nuclear development for 10 years, calling it, quote, excessive and illogical. In a preview, Netanyahu spoke yesterday to the most powerful pro-Israel lobby group in the U.S., AIPAC, which stands for the American-Israeli Public Affairs Committee. U.S.-Israel relations have hit a low point, and recognizing that, Netanyahu insisted during his speech to AIPAC that he did not want to, quote, inject Israel into the American partisan debate. He likened the two countries as being members of the same family, who may have disagreements but will come around. Meanwhile, Secretary Kerry, during his Geneva trip, took time out from his meetings on Iran to address the UN Human Rights Council and accused it of having, quote, an obsession with Israel that, quote, risks undermining the credibility of the entire organization. The UN body is charged with investigating Israel's 2014 Gaza assault that left thousands of Palestinian civilians dead. Joining me now is Mohammed Sahimi, a professor of chemical engineering and materials science and the NIOC chair in petroleum engineering at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. He's the lead political columnist for the website PBS Frontline Tehran Bureau that is dedicated to news and analysis about Iran. He regularly contributes to antiwar.com. His articles have also been published in the LA Times, the New York Times, the International Herald Tribune, the Wall Street Journal, Harvard International Review, and The Progressive. He is also the co-founder and editor of the new website Iran-U.S. and Middle East Reports. Welcome to Uprising, Mohammed.
Good morning, and thank you for having me on your program, Sonali.
Thanks so much for joining us. And as we are recording this program, in fact, Bibi Netanyahu is addressing Congress. But first, how seriously do you see U.S.-Israel relations suffering right now? Have there been such serious tensions between the two countries in recent memory?
I don't think we have ever seen such friction between Israeli government and the United States. And the reason for it is that Israel is rejecting diplomacy with Iran without explicitly offering an alternative. So basically what Netanyahu wants is war with Iran, but he doesn't want to fight the war with Iran. He wants to fight the war with Iran.
Well,
he wants the United States.
He wants the United States to fight the war, is what you were saying, yeah.